Hi everyone, today I'm talking about 5 undervalued stocks. These are 5 stocks I picked right now that I think are on a good discount. There was quite a few stocks I could pick. I'll just say notable mentions that I could have put a few more tech stocks on this list, but I didn't want to make it just tech heavy. I thought Adobe is a little bit undervalued. Google, for example, eBay, 3 tech stocks right there, which I think are quite undervalued right now, which I could put on this list, but I haven't. But these are 5 stocks I picked, and I'll just give you a couple of reasons why. So, Alibaba, great company, great growth, great potential. I've said on this channel before, big fan of Alibaba. It's undervalued because of the China trade war, not because the company is which is struggling. So it is on a really good discount, and I put that at number 1. It's not in a particular order, guys, but on this list it would definitely be number 1 as undervalued right now. So Alibaba are definitely a really strong buy right now. Number 2, I put a banking stock in. One of the best banking stocks. I like JP Morgan. Goldman Sachs is a good banking stock to be holding. Goldman Sachs makes money every year, even when a recession's happening. It's still a company that still grows its revenue, pays a dividend. It's very undervalued. It's been undervalued for a long time. It keeps getting knocked back. It recently got knocked back because of a lot of the Turkey problems, because it's a European bank as well. Because of the issues with Turkey, that kind of held it back as well. But it's definitely on a big discount. But Goldman Sachs's revenue just keeps growing year over year. A very strong bank to be investing in. Potentially, I don't really have any banking stocks. I've never actually invested into a banking stock, but it's one I just kind of keep an eye on. You never know. Something might happen with that one, but my portfolio is pretty full at the moment. Number 3, a stock that I own. Facebook, it got hurt because of its long-term projections saying that user growth was going down. But if you look at the EPS growth and the revenue growth, off the top of my head right now, EPS growth is 27% from now to next year, and I think the revenue growth is still at 14%, a double-digit growth. So it is a growth stock, and 30p, I think it's a forward P of 23 or something like that. Facebook is a value stock and a growth stock in one. Great balance sheet, a lot of spare money, a lot of untapped adverts for Facebook that they could still be placing. So Facebook, in my opinion, is definitely a strong stock to buy, and that's why I bought it. Currently at a dip because of its weak earnings report. Number 4, Boeing, a stock that I've held for a long time. It hasn't really gone up since I've invested into it, but it does pay a strong dividend. A little bit of an expensive price to be getting into it, but the growth is exceptional. We had an analyst come out a while ago saying about the potential for Boeing to be going up 50% to a price target of $500 per share. It is the best in its sector. It's been hurt quite a lot by the trade war and some other news like that, but a strong earnings report that came out, so it's definitely an undervalued stock. I think its P right now is about 35, so maybe a little bit lower than that. A low forward P in the 20s as well. I think it's 20, 24, 25. So definitely undervalued right now, with the potential to have a lot of growth. And number 5, another different sector stock. I tried to put in not a tech stock, and a bit of an outside shout. Is Deere and Company, which is pretty much the company that makes John Deere tractors, a lot of like manufacturing, industrial products, and like I said, big John Deere, big recognised brand. It's a good PE, pays a good dividend. Undervalued right now, a lot of trade war, a lot of costs because of the importing for the materials. He said it has affected it, but it's still a very strong company. One that I'm going to probably actually do a little bit of a deep dive on, just to get a better grips of the company, but from the outside without having a big massive deep dive in. That's why I put it at number 5. But it does look a bit of a strong company that is on a bit of a sell-off. I'm not sure if I'll ever invest into it, to be honest with you. I've kind of got Boeing and FedEx, which are 2 industrial stocks right there. But definitely a stock just to have a look into from not completely reading it. I've not completely looked at its balance sheet, but it does look slightly undervalued. So for me to recommend that as an undervalued stock, just take a bit of warning. I'm not fully researched that into a stock like how with the other ones, but yeah, from the outside it does look a strong company. So guys, those are 5 stocks that I feel like are slightly undervalued right now. Some of them massively undervalued. Take a look at them and see what you think on some of them. I hopefully will invest into this one at some point. But we'll see what happens. I have got quite a few tech stocks open in my portfolio right now. So guys, give the video a like, comment on the video if there's any other undervalued stocks that you like, and I'll see you on the next video.